Hello everybody and welcome to another WWE 2K25 video, and it's week 2 for weekly towers. As you can see, my MFP has gone up. I've now got 19,808, and for my VC I've now got 123,200 virtual currency. That's thanks for because I've done stuff like World Tour, um, of course, live events as well, um, and cards that I've got through um, playing World Tour and live events as well as going through my Rise. So I've got 46 cards at the moment. Excuse me. Oh, I just need a drink, sorry. Look, I've got 46 cards, 17 from Superstar Series 1. So I've got Solo Koa, 69, 68 Laura Valkyrie, 68 Rey Mysterio, 67 Bron Breakker, and they're all gold. On silvers, I've got 64 Carmelo Hayes, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and Raquel Rodriguez, 63 Kairi Sane, and 62 Dragon Lee, 60 Carlini Jordan, 59 Jovan Evans in the bronze section now, and 57 Katana Chance, Zelina Vega, 56 Sol Roker, 55 Battleship Brittany, Jacqueline Wild, Scarlet, managers we've got BFAB, bronze, and we've got bronze Max Dupree, that's LA Knight's gimmick when he first got called up to the main roster. Got two cards from the token market, Sheamus and Shotzi, both Emerald 71. We've got World Tour Arc card rewards as well. They don't count towards the cards that we can use though. We've got two locker code rewards. We've got Elite The Rock 71. And we've got Dominic Mysterio 23 Masked, which is a Persona card. So we're getting more locker code cards in the future, as you can see. Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Rey Mysterio at 70 for Emerald, and 65 gold for Liv Morgan and Sheamus. So we'll be getting them down the line, I'm presuming. Only two of them are Persona cards. And we got one World Tour reward, which is Katana Chance. At some point we will, if we can get through it, of course, get Kalani Jordan 23 as a Persona card, Rob Van Dam 97, John Cena 10, Ultimate Warrior No Paint, Solo Sikoa Bloodline Suit, and CM Punk from 2010. The only one that I'm like super hyped for on these ones is Rob Van Dam 97 as the Persona card. Not that I'll use it, but what I do is transfer the attire over to his modern day superstar in game, just like I will with the Dirty Dom masked one. It'll be used as an alternative attire to his normal model. So I think that's all of them. I've just done that, didn't I? So that's all that I've got so far. We got 6 logos, 4 nameplates, and 5 wallpapers. As you can see, I have changed my faction with the NWO World Title. I've still got Roman Reigns 13, The Rock 97, Undertaker 90, and Elite Jey Uso at 72. But I have now got an updated women's division with Iris Io Sky at 70 for Emerald, 71 Emerald in Shotzi and Katana Chance, and 77 Sapphire for Becky Lynch, which was a My Rise reward. I'm not that sure what that entails. I was hoping that would be like a My Faction, a My Persona card, but unfortunately it's not. We'll see that when we get onto the weekly towers when we do a women's match. VC I've got through rewards and my locker codes, and my faction points, of course, from doing live events and World Tour. With live events, you have like different tiers on some of them. So, like for Iron Sheik, I've already claimed the tier 3 reward, which is a side plate, and a tier 2 reward, which is my bonus pack. If I do it again twice more, I can get a 15 tokens and 1000 MFP. And with each one, you get different ones like this March Smash and Stash. I've already redeemed the tier 3 rewards and the 15 tokens. Next rewards is Superstar Pack 1 and 1000 My Faction Point rewards. So forth and so forth. So yeah, I got a 40 there. Got 20. We've done that. We've got 750 MFP for having 20 cards, and we've got 750 for getting 35 cards. Next one is 1000 MFP when I get to 55 cards, and so far I've got 46. So the next one to get is Akira Tozawa at number 70 Emerald. I need 25 tokens, so I've only got 11. I know what you're going to say. What's the point of having some of these when, you know, they're lower than the 2 first ones? And that's because you may need them down the line, because certain tasks on the live means you have to have certain cards. Same with the World Tour. With the World Tour, you've got to start off with the lower cards. And plus, then, once you've got all the Emerald card rewards, you then can move on to the Sapphire card rewards. Once you've got all them, you get the Ruby, Amethyst, Diamond, Pink, Diamond, then Galaxy Opal. So it all goes up. And like I said, the more tokens you get, the more cards you get, the more your collector level goes up, and the more rewards you get, more My Faction points or maybe VC. So that helps you then get more My Faction points, and then you get sorry, then you get extras like higher cards, and you get Persona cards, which then of course you can play across all modes, and you get all the with My Persona cards this year. You also get all the creation parts as well, so you can then use them in for your created wrestlers. Like I said, what I do is with my Persona cards is use the attires and transfer them onto the modern day models and use them as alternative attires. I did a video of that and on how to do that last year on 2K24, and I will at some point do that again on this one. But let's get into weekly towers before we run out of time, because we only get 1 hour on this recording on the PlayStation 5. Wish it was more. So let's do week 2, which is Monday Night Raw. We was on SmackDown, they were on Monday Night Raw. And to complete the rule, we will get Superstar Pack 1, Superstar Series 1. So, our opponent is Rhea Ripley for the first one, 72 Emerald. Then Becky Lynch, 72 Emerald. Then Zelina Vega, 71 Emerald. Then Io Sky, 72 Emerald. Then Liv Morgan, 74 Emerald. And then we'll get the reward. So we've got a one-on-one match, at least 45 MFP from match actions. So we'll use the Becky Lynch My Right Reward, actually it's our highest one.
Some call her the last kicker. Some call her the man. But all you really need to know about Becky Lynch is that she brings the fight every time she steps in the ring.
Becky is fired up, and so is the WWE Universe. Few superstars draw off the crowd's energy like Lynch does. They fan the flames of her all-consuming drive to win and push her to go beyond her own limits.
The deafening roar of the WWE fans and Becky Lynch kind of go hand in hand at this point. We'll see if she can deliver for the crowd in this one.
And then there's Rhea Ripley standing over on the opposite side of the ring, ready for a fight.
Rhea's always ready for a fight, Saxton. And when she's in a mood, unfortunately for anyone who gets in her way, it's usually a pretty lopsided fight at that.
She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver? Ooh. Ooh. And the one thing Rhea Ripley cannot afford to do in this match is look past Becky Lynch, as Becky herself has told Rhea, when people doubt me, I'm great. And Rhea knows that firsthand.
Yeah, now would be the perfect time for Rhea to have learned from any past mistakes in facing the man.
Attack after attack is smothering Rhea.
Gonna be tough to slow Becky down now.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Oh, from the rope.
Lynch pausing to soak up the adulation.
Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in? The disarmer!
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Let's have a look at the objectives to get the extra MFPs. Reversal attempt, arm breaker, and leg breaker. Okay. I say see from the I just landed one signature move, so I don't know why that's not put as complete. It's a shame that that Becky was not a persona card. It should have been, because that's it's a different attire to what she has, and it would be good to have that in the creation suite. So they kind of messed up there. It's from the My Rise, and they should have had that as a persona card.
Ooh. And Rhea feeling the brunt of yet another attack there.
That was a big-time onslaught from Lynch.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure 4 head scissor draining all the energy.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty. Becky with all the momentum on her side.
The man take.
This might be the beginning of the end.
Manhandle slam.
Becky has opened up an opportunity.
Back in the ring.
Ooh.
Boom.
Way to avoid that.
Big clothesline.
From way up.
Oh, way up. That's a big mistake.
Nice hip toss. Jeez.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
She escapes the attack.
Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a powerbomb.
Ooh!
And she re-enters the ring. She fights back with the counter.
Just completely controlling their opponent here. Has him draped over the middle rope. Taking off from the second.
You can almost feel the confidence oozing from Becky Lynch.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
From the apron. What? Becky Lynch has a hold of the arm. And the disarm her is locked in.
She's trying to slip out of this submission.
No ropes with it. And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
Becky just mocking her now.
Watch out!
Senton from the apron. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
She throws her back in. Oh! Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
A full court press being applied to Ripley. Suplex.
Launched. Boom.
Ooh, sharp kick. Connects on the kick. Ripley sidesteps the attack.
Rhea Ripley, electric chair, into a face! Buster!
Rhea Ripley making it clear that this is her match to win. Becky is in a lot of trouble now.
The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission. The Prism Trap is in. The man is in trouble. Can Becky Lynch hang on, Byron?
She is determined to escape. Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Her endurance is really being tested now.
And you can just tell Ripley enjoyed the lift off.
There's return fire on Rhea.
Oh, 4-5 reversals.
Or a pump handle coming. Pump handle suplex.
Steps through, twisting up the leg. There it is. The inverted figure four is in. This could be over soon.
That's gotta hurt. Oh! Oh, man.
Boom! Read that one.
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in.
This could end it.
And she releases her own submission. And I have the question as to why she would do...
Right, what's her super? Avalanche manhandle slam.
that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Placing her in the corner.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Corey, I sure hope Becky knows what she's doing up there.
We're about to find out from the ropes. Manhandle slam. Good night. Business here is all but over.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
The man came around to take down the Eradicator. What a match.
Rhea Ripley came into this one ready for a fight, but in the end, Becky Lynch just seemed to want it more.
Yeah, Becky was the hungrier competitor this time around, but I have no doubt that Rhea will be looking to ensure a different result next time these two face off.
So maximum MFP for us there. Excuse me. It's got 190 weekly towers match MFP earned. So we then go on to match 2 against Becky Lynch. So it's Becky versus Becky. With this one, we'll just get on it and get it done.
The exit door is shut and secure. The steel cage match can now officially get going.
And look at the pure determination on the faces of these competitors. They know the stakes, they know the dangers of the situation, and they are ready to go to war. Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Here's the pump handle. Suplex. Launched. Running leg drop.
This one, I'm just going to get it done as quick as possible. This cage match can be a bit tricky sometimes.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, that can rock you.
Becky Lynch applies the hammerlock into the reverse DDT.
Kick right on point. Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
Yeah, Becky looked as locked in as ever there.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Pump handle suplex.
Running leg drop.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Ooh.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Oh, ooh, stinging kick.
What's under? Go behind. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
The disarmer.
Byron, things are looking bad for Becky Lynch right now.
I'm not sure how much Becky... Arm is trapped, but she gets away. Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Steel cage matches have been a fixture of WWE for decades. It's safe to say these superstars have studied the stipulation carefully over their careers.
Becky Lynch, manhandle slam. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Sitting precariously on top of the cage now. If she could just lift her other leg over the top.
This is her chance. She has to keep her cool.
Here we go. Heads up the cage.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke us.
So we've now got 20,198 MFP. So let's go to match 3, which is Zelina Vega.
Here we go, and one of the most dominant women the WWE has ever seen, Becky Lynch.
Becky has a truly incredible fighting spirit. She's proven that no matter the opponent, no matter the circumstance, she's giving it everything she has and then some.
Yeah, Byron, it's certainly an uphill battle to even come close to matching Lynch's energy in the ring.
And fighting out of the opposite corner, Zelina Vega. She has an unmatched passion for the fight. She might be on the smaller side, but that amount of passion adds 3 feet to her height.
When Zelina is locked in on her opponent, she's insurmountable. Her focus on winning is unshakable at times.
From the heavens.
Oh, back landing. That's not what she had planned. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a powerbomb. That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career. Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch.
Into a reverse DDT. Great move.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Double underhook suplex.
Lynch taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love. Stiff kick.
If you're taking on Becky Lynch, here's a piece of advice. Don't take your eyes off her. Becky has a talent for coming out of nowhere with big, impactful attacks. So pin her down with direct offense and don't let up.
Yeah, just how many times have we seen Becky dig deep and turn the tables at the last minute? Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
Becky's taking what she wants. Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's... There it is!
Disarm her! Disarm her! Disarm her!
She's fully locked in the submission now. That's one way out of the disarmor.
Now look at Becky.
Handle slam. Zelina is in big, big trouble.
She gets her. Becky Lynch gets the win.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Zelina Vega defeated in this one.
You have to imagine that Zelina is going to dust herself off and try again after an effort like this.
Yeah, 200 MFP for that. So just 2 more matches to go. We've got Io Sky. Where's all my Fizzy gone? My virtual currency's just disappeared. I'll just come back out and go back in. Oh, there it is. Oh, I got worried then. Wow. I thought it's just my virtual code. It just said 0 on there. So very worried then. Because I've not paid for any virgin currency. It's what I got for having the Bloodline edition and for what I've earned on the island. Because I'm not spending on the island. I'm just using it to transfer over to here for when I get a decent what you calls it, persona card that pops up. Let's have Io Sky versus Io Sky. That should be an interesting one. We've had Becky versus Becky. Let's have Io versus Io.
There's the bell, and here we go with Io Sky, the genius of the sky. Io is a true force to be reckoned with.
When it comes to the combination of hard-hitting strikes and aerial prowess, nobody does it quite like Io Sky. There's a level of accuracy and devastation that just can't be matched.
Yeah, Io is unlike anyone else in the ring. It's unbelievable as she is dangerous.
But across the ring is the always dangerous Io Sky. Sky's proven herself to be as ruthless a competitor as they come.
Yeah, the genius of the Sky feared
From the top, elbow drop. And she is going for it.
Here we go.
Splash. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Got the leg.
Dragon screw.
That'll tear your knee up.
Look out.
Followed by an overhead kick. That might take some of the fight out of Io.
And Io calculated that offense perfectly.
Io has lost any control of this match.
This is a more daunting task than Io bargained for.
Corey, how exactly do you approach an opponent like Io Sky? Someone who's with such a versatile arsenal who can really come at you in so many different ways.
A lot of Io's offense comes from a distance, from getting a little bit of offensive runway going. So the key is to stay on top of Io, to shorten that runway and prevent Io from ramping up to something big.
Man, knee strike. The genius of the Sky showing off a little bit for the folks on the ground.
And she...
Oh, what a shot.
Arm control here, gonna roll through. The Maestro applying.
Shoulders up before two.
This match continues on.
What a display of strength here.
She has it down for the count.
Shoulder up before the count started.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Catches the leg.
Captured the leg. Oh, no. German suplex.
And Sky felt the full force of that impact.
A full display of ruthlessness from Io Sky there.
Hoisted up.
Air raid crash neck breaker.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Okay, what's signature? Ah, okay.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Kick! Oh! Strikes with a kick. Oh, that got turned around on Sky. Oh, looking to put this one away here. She fights her shoulder up before one.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the one count at this point.
Boom!
Io Sky not afraid to bring the battle to anyone.
A drop kick in the corner. Perfectly executed.
Looks like Io is wavering a bit now.
Sky saw a vulnerable target and didn't hesitate to land an explosive blow.
Big counter by Sky.
And gets sent right into the corner. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
She is in a precarious position. Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. It's going to get bad. Up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Avalanche Spanish Fly.
The volatile essence of Sky paying off with that move.
Io bursts to the top rope.
From the top.
Io Sky with an over the moonsault. Io with the exclamation mark.
What a reversal.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
That's all it takes.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
Io Sky on the losing side of things here tonight.
The genius of the Sky was simply shot down tonight.
So the genius of the Sky was beaten by the genius of the Sky. She literally beat herself. Also, we get 210 MFP for that one. So match 5, the final match, is against Liv Morgan. So we'll do Shotzi. Let's have Shotzi versus Liv Morgan.
And Liv Morgan's in the ring, no doubt hoping to find an easy way to win here tonight.
Hey, like her methods or not, there's no denying that the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour was an absolute success, Cole. Liv got the gold, she got the guy, she even got the group. That alliteration wasn't even intentional, but Liv Morgan's clearly proven that anything is possible.
Yeah, anything's possible as long as you scheme, backstab, and cheat. Liv Morgan's certainly proven herself to be quite adept at all three of those things.
And Shotzi's in the opposite corner, already turned up to 11. I'm willing to bet we're about to see something ballsy from Shotzi tonight, but there's about a 50-50 chance on if she crashes and burns.
Uh-oh. And a suplex.
This superstar building incredible momentum.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how the superstar's doing it. Down and out moments ago, back in it now. And Liv's usual persistence only got squished there.
Yeah, Shotzi worked towards dismantling her opponent.
Corey, what can Liv Morgan do to make sure she wins this thing?
I'd advise Liv to not hold back, Cole. We know Liv loves to go high risk, and now just might be the time to pull out all the stops. I'm just saying, the conservative approach most likely won't get things done here.
Shotzi's so composed, so in control now.
Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Shotzi kindly requests that you never wake up. Shotzi just might have finished things.
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
There you go, nice and quick.
Emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Shotzi.
Shotzi howling with joy over this victory.
As always, Liv brought the fight, but tonight, she just fell short.
Sometimes that's what happens when you have more guts than brains, which has been the Liv Morgan special for a while now.
Done 10 weekly tower matches now, so that's extra. That's a challenge tracker done. Don't know if we get any extra rewards for that. So we got our superstar packs done. Oh, lifetime challenge, we get 1,000 MFP. And of course 141 from the weekly tower match. So that's that done. I don't know why they've got the old Shotzi model. Why they've not put the new Shotzi model, because Shotzi's has grown her hair back after it was cut like 2 years ago, I think it was. So I don't know why, because it was Bailey that cut it backstage and messed it up. So she done it the short spiky like that. So I'm not sure why they've not put her up-to-date model in. It wouldn't have been that hard to just swap the hair out. So when we return for week 3 next week, we're fighting for 2,500 MFP. And we've got Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Gunther to face for that 2,500 MFP. And we're back on this SmackDown brand. We know we've got Sami Zayn to unlock on week 4. And we've got 5 tokens to unlock on week 5. Let's go see what we got in the pack. Let's open this up. We had 2 things that we already had, so we get 15 MFP for them. We got a bronze katana, Caden Carter, at 57. Silver side plates, and we've got a 64 Austin Theory. I do want to have a look at it. I'm actually going to spend some MFP on one person. Anyone knows who my favourite wrestler is the GOAT, the best ever to lace up a pair of boots, the Heartbreak Kid, the Icon, the Legend, and in the Legends pack as well, Mr. WrestleMania. From Showstopper to Mr. WrestleMania to Mr. Hall of Famer. I know, what's that saying? From Rocker to Showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania to Mr. Hall of Famer, or two-time Hall of Famer, as he was inducted as himself and as part of the most legendary group ever, D Generation X, who ironically now runs the wrestling business. Triple H is the head of WWE. Road Dogg is a writer on SmackDown, and Shawn Michaels runs NXT. So I'm gonna get that. I'm not gonna do it with virtual currency. I will do it with MFP. I ain't got enough MFP. Oh no, I haven't, have I? It's 47,500 MFP or 40,000 VC. Okay. We'd use the VC. We've now purchased Shawn Michaels 94. So that's 83,200 virtual currency we've got. Triple H you got there. Oh yeah, you got Triple H Emerald there as well. So we've got 6 cards left to go up to level 4. And that'll earn us 1,000 MFP. Go to my faction and change things up. Shawn was a 75, wasn't he? Yeah. So that means Undertaker now leaves. No. Yeah. Shawn goes in 75. And Jimmy leaves. And Undertaker goes and takes his place there. There we go. Of course, that's not the Shawn Michaels 94 image. That's from 96, 97. So that's our lineup now on the men's division and the women's division, with Max Dupree as the active manager. I hope you've liked this video, and I'll see you all for week 3. I won't, if I get any more cards, I'll actually leave them and open them up for week 3. I'll leave them and open them up with you so you can see what I get in each pack, if I get any more packs between now and then. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to keep up to date with all future content. And I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and take care.